Yes, YouTube, what is happening? Welcome back to another boiling hot edition of Bolts, Bars and a bit of bird. Well, the weather is scorching and we're coming burning in from Hampstead Heath. Lovely place. What are you doing? What are you doing, bestie? Right. It's my breed, isn't it? It's my offspring. You don't stop running about, mate. Sit down.
Oh, wait.
Sit down. Ah. Daddy's busy. Daddy busy. Get off. The power. People used to say might is right. Might is right. If I'm stronger than you and I tell you day is night and night is day, my might outranks your intellect. Yeah, might is right. Power trumps intellect's weakness. But in my case, especially recently, right is might. Being in the right is powerful. Is more powerful than might is right. When you know you ain't done nothing wrong and there's old Bill all up your ass, everyone's plotting your downfall, and you know you ain't done nothing wrong, you can laugh in all their faces. Morons. Get up and walk off, man. My son's putting me off with his noise. Yeah, right is might. What do I mean by that? Well, I said in the last video that old Bill's been following me bird and my sister and all that, trying to be intimidating. Followed me around every time I go into town or something. Park their car outside the gym as I'm walking past. Park it outside the pub as I'm walking past. Park it outside 10-pin bowling as I'm walking past. These people are stupid, mate, yeah? Where you going? Where you going? Look at him. Where you going? How many times old Bill followed you about lately, babe? She lost count. Right? No, I'm actually busy. And then so I went out yesterday, took my boy out. I've got these like English heritage thing. So like it's like £10 a month, and you go to all these English heritage. Usually you got to pay to get in and all that. But this is where we're at now. So you're getting all these places for free. So I took him out yesterday. I took him out yesterday, and I thought I'll take him to one of them places, yeah. Right, and there's this little place next to Westminster Abbey, like Houses of Parliament, called the Jewel Tower. Right, so like ex-robber and all that. No, I'm joking. But I thought, oh yeah, this sounds alright. I've never heard of it before. I've heard of loads of them on there and all that. Yeah, so I thought, oh, this sounds alright. Right, so I've gone down there. And by the way, what a mistake that was. Yeah, it was rubbish. It's like a tiny little tower, 3 or 4 floors. Like the bottom floor is the shop where you pay to get in, and that's where you get your cakes and all that. Yeah, so the bottom floor is out like just a regular shop. And you go upstairs. It's got some crap that they took out the moat that used to surround the place like 500 years ago. Then you read it and you go, okay, Edward VII or whatever, he used to house like stuff there like 1,000 years ago. Then Henry VIII took it over, and there was a bit of a fire. He got it fixed, and he stopped housing any sort of jewels there. He used to house like second-hand toys, his kids' used toys, used bed sheets. So for like 500 years, there ain't been a jewel in there. They called it the Jewel Tower. I was in there for 5 minutes, man. Spent longer sitting in the park. Like they've got old bits of burnt wood, like, and like old bits of brick, and like crappy little bottles that they used to do. We took this out the moat. It proves that they used to do trading with China. I thought, like, who cares? I come here because it was called the Jewel Tower, not because it was called the crap you dug out the moat tower. Anyway, right? They say, you know, old Bill watching me. They've been doing it for so long, like these idiots, yeah, and like neighbours and all that shit, yeah. They have nightmares when I go to my window. My kitchen window especially. So every time I go there, you hear them going up, climbing up. At first you think you're paranoid. Creeping up, like the flat above you creeping, window opens. So what are you waiting for? Smoke to come out, or like or a mirror on the end of a stick? Outside my window, by the way, there's a shed, a brick shed. So like, unless I've got X-ray eyes, know what I mean? But anyway, got ready to go out. Just before we go out, have a quick vape. Have a quick vape. Nothing with everything in anyway. Right? Out the window, usual creaking about above my head, so I'm thinking nothing of it. And the neighbour, and like, let's say you know this is an investigation. Like, whenever I go to the window, there's all bare noise as they're getting into position and all that. And you think, oh, you're paranoid, mate. And you go, all right. We've come out. I've come out to get in the cab. There's an ambulance, and with one of the old Bill, that's sort of like stalking it, standing outside the ambulance, standing outside my flat, because that's where they go. They have to stand down the alley. They have to stand down the alleyway, down the side of the alley, when I go to the kitchen window, and like, because they sort of like stand at my my garden like door, like the garden fence is so random. It's really weird. Like, they're all like spying on me hardcore, waiting on me to do something. Like, we're gonna catch this wrong, mate. Where's the periscope? We're gonna catch this wrong as they're coming out of like fountains and all that. I've come out of the house with the boys, get in the cab. Ambulance is there, no sign of any ambulances. Like, blue lights didn't flash to get there. And just was a random old Bill. Like, it looks like one of the ones that's been like come to the hotel, I think. What's the last video? I just realised I'm at Hampstead Heath, like, and it's where George Michael like got done for like sucking Corey or something. I do myself no favours, innit? I'm a wrong one, just arrest me. But he's just standing there pretending to talk shit. It's like, well, where's your car? Where's your car? You obviously come here in the back of that ambulance. Where's your car? There's no car about. There's no police car. He's come in the back of an ambulance. It's like, what? What was he just sitting in the hospital just as a coincidence when like a 999 like someone's had a heart attack. He was just in there, couldn't get out. Then I walked past, I just laughed at him. I laugh at all these people. That's what I mean. The power of being right. The power of being right. If I was in the kitchen up to no good, I'd be shook, wouldn't I? I'm walking past, sweat, I go, oh shit, I've got to go back inside quickly, move that secret camera, let me just put the microphone back like I've got down my t-shirt. Like, they're complete divs. Know what I mean? I went all the... By the way, the jewel tower, yeah. Oh, forget the jewel tower, mate. But that's the thing, like, I look at everyone suspiciously now. I think, right, well, are you watching me? Are you in the jewel tower? Have you come all the way to Victoria just to see me look at some old pots that they ripped out of a moat back in the day? Then you've got like other people involved, like neighbours that are involved. It's like, you're never going to do nothing. I stuck it on a load of people on the bus the other day. Stuck it on a load of people on the... There's this one geezer, some weird little ratty looking... He looks like he has a... By the way, don't this sound all random? And if it had only happened to me, then people could go, oh, you mad, you smoke too much weed, mate. Me sister, me bird. She consistently gets followed, mate. Me bird. Right? So now I'm thinking, oh, I've lost my trail of thought. Man. These people are genuinely going to have heart attacks soon. They're going to have heart attacks because they're stressing out so much. It's unreal. These people are absolutely stressing out so much. It's unreal. They're going to give themselves a heart attack through stress. I don't get what they... I think they're doing hard drugs. I think they're doing hard drugs because like I keep getting like people keep like mentioning the bottle of water that I walk around with all the time. I drink water and I drink coffee. Yeah, so the water I drink is distilled or bottled water. I don't drink tap water, so I'm not a snob, but I'm always walking about with a bottle. And it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. That's what I was going to say, the bus. Yeah, so people that think I'm paranoid, just remember everyone else has been getting followed as well. Some of it more over on them than what it is on me. these numpties sort of get on the bus in the morning with me and think they're intimidating, yeah? And I'm like, so I've been thinking I've been getting deja vu for time. And don't forget, I've been committing a crime for 11 years. 10? Different night like anyway, apart from nicking beers out of Co-op. Ooh, come and get me, old Bill. Tesco's Edinburgh Way, Co-op at Old Harlow. Crate 24 under the arm, bosh. So these divs get on the bus. It's like they're stuck now because it's like they haven't intimidated me. It's just like you have to get on the bus every morning now because there's nothing you could do. Yeah, you've never caught me with a secret camera. You've never caught me with a fucking microphone up my arse cheeks. I don't know why they think that's what I'm doing. It's so weird. Imagine one of them come up to me and said, blah, 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 blah. I'd respect them as a man for at least asking me, but they don't. They're morons, yeah? So now I'm on the bus with these people and I'm thinking I'm getting deja vu all of the time, just for like these people that are secretly taking it in turns to watch me. It's neighbours as well. That's the main thing. They're mainly neighbours and they're morons. Right? Like I said, stay in Premier Inns, said it in the last video. Old Bill raided it, had to leave with their tail in between their legs, and I've been sure that I've seen the same people in these hotels with me. Probably old Bill. Who knows? God forbid they're civilians, mate. When they get nicked, they'll be getting put on the nonce swing. Yeah, just for following me with my child. That's what I said to these people. I said, I was on the bus and they're like the main one. It's like little fat Canadian geezer. He has a Canadian badge on his feet. He's been messaging me on YouTube, the knob, right? Just go looking for the message from the geezer that has like Canada in his name. Like, he's a melt, like. But he's like a ringleader, and he looks like he's got a universal Asbo from every Disneyland on the planet. That's what he looks like. He looks like the sort of geezer you'd go up to him and go, wait, get away from them toilets, you. Kids in there. Like, he looks like that. Every day you see he's got his little stupid rucksack with his Mario toy clip on his rucksack, these stupid glasses, this bodysuit. Maybe he thinks I'm going to walk up to him and go, oi, oi, do you want to start a ring? Me and you? Maybe he thinks that's what I'm going to do. Or maybe he thought I was going to just jack him like while I'm walking down the street with my buggy. Maybe he thought I was just going to put the lock on the wheels and just have him over quickly. But I've seen him everywhere. So the other day I went, you're nothing but a nonce. Yeah, I went, you little spies that are behind you, I ain't going to do nothing because you've literally followed me for months while I've got my kid with me. So you're not going to do nothing because you're all in the wrong. See what I'm saying? The power of being in the right. The power of being in the right. Because you're not going to do nothing because for months and months and months you followed me and my kid around. So, yeah, and I just started going into one on the bus, started singing songs at them, consistently singing songs at the top of my voice. It's at 6:30 in the morning. I thought, oh, do you know what? I don't want to be at the back of the bus. I want to sit at the front. Let me do a little bit of spying at the front. When I sat next to a little Canadian freak. Started talking about it. I started mentioning the other people on the bus. No, don't forget, I'm pointing out bare people on this bus, calling them nonces for spying on me. Not one of these grown men have gone, hold on a minute. We don't even know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Know what I mean, yeah? That's literally... This is the thing, like, if you were sitting on a bus and you had one grown man calling you a wrong and saying you've been spying on me at hotels and all that, you'd at least put your head out and go, you stop reading the Metro and go, hold on a minute, what are you talking about, mate? That's not me, you know. You would, your heart would sink. You'd be like, what? This is what you're accusing me of? No way. You'd probably be like, you wouldn't even be angry. You'd be like, whoa, 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 whoa. These people just sat there pretending kept their heads stuck in the Metro, mate. As I'm pulling them, and I must have been wrong on one of them, surely. It can't have just been 5 geezers on the bus that have all been following me around. Right? The big muscly divs that come to the park when I get on it. Complete drips. Complete morons. Yeah? I still can't fathom what they're thinking. They're absolute idiots. There's absolute wrong-uns in Harlow, and these people are worried about me. Genuinely worried about me. With the freaks that live in Harlow. Complete morons. Yeah? And all the while they're taking their survival courses and like getting their tents out every time I go out and their binoculars ready, I'm walking around the park now, look. Top off, bosh. Right, soaking it up. The other two are on the grass somewhere, I've lost them. The power of being in the right, see? Not cooped up hiding. Just sitting there, out in the open, like peacocking it. If I could fly, I'd be flying with a sign on my back. I'm going to get a load of t-shirts printed up and start wearing them to work as well. I'm going to start taking my camera phone to work and filming the numpties as well. Start putting them on YouTube. Make a series of it. They're complete morons, yeah? I didn't even own a camera phone before all this. That's the thing, I used to do all this on my iPad that I never used to bring out the house unless I used to take my boy out and use it as a camera. Yeah? So I literally didn't even know. The phone I had, yeah? The last phone I had was a tenner, a score from Tesco's. And it did have a camera on the back. You wouldn't use it. You know what I mean? It was one for texting and phone calls. Yeah? I wish I could go back to having a 3310 all of the time because the batteries last ages and I only use it for phone calls and texts. I hate becoming a product and looking around and all like being like everyone else and like growing an extra muscle in the back of my neck so I can support my head because it's always down looking at the phone. Hate that. Now, walking about with a live microphone and a live tracker in your pocket. Oh, you don't do nothing wrong anyway. What do you care? Who's listening? It's never off, you moron. Who's listening to it? That's how they hit you up with all them adverts. And they're not just doing it for adverts, are they? Not just putting all that technology so they can listen to you talk and they go, oh, hold on a minute, he just mentioned organic chocolate. Let's whack that on YouTube. You know what I mean? They're not doing it for that. They don't spend all these monies on these upgrades, 4G, 5G. They go, oh, come on, mate, the masses do. They need to get logged into the internet 0.5 millimetre quicker than what they did yesterday. They don't care. They're not spending millions and trillions for that. It's also so they can listen to you, so they can listen to you through your kettle, through your smart kettle. Go, hold on a minute. He's just mentioned Kenko. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. Quick, he's just put YouTube on. Kenko, go. I'm getting off the point, and I'm getting right off the point, man. Power of being in the right. Power of being in the right kills it every time. Because all the numpties that have tried to prove how much of wrong I am, just exposed. What? Oh, he put his crayons in there. My son just put his crayons in his drink. Well, that'll teach him. Can't have a drink now. He can't even have a drink now. Yeah, but the power of being in the right, mate. While everyone else is spying on you, where you got your kid about with you, you're just walking about making a YouTube video. The power of being in the right. Every single time. Every single time. So for everyone that's hiding, shook to go out, because they've got all these numpties, like, oh, sorry, judging them constantly, judging them, saying he's the wrong and he's this, he's that, all ganging up. And then that person starts hiding and not going out and this and that and stops doing. What does it matter? Maybe even a couple of months ago that was starting to get, that got to me a little bit. But you've got to realise the power of being in the right. What does it matter? They're the ones sneaking around filming you while you were your kid. They're the ones phoning up old Bill 50 times a day going, is this, is that, is at his window again, there's smoke coming out of his window. I mean, I live in a shithole area. There's literal crackheads and smackheads that you creep around and you think, look at him. And that's what I'm saying about that geezer that was on the bus with me. I said to the other guy, I turned around to everyone else, I said, this is your ringleader. He looks like he's got an Asbo from Disneyland. And he does. What a weird looking freak of a person. I'm not even going to call him a man. Freak of a person, mate. Like absolute. I'm going to keep you updated on these because I think it's time that they just got exposed consistently. All of the time. Yeah. It's probably old building now, like, followed me all the way to Hampstead Heath. I don't do myself no favours. I'm at Amsterdam for like a gay hangout. But what are you going to do? It's all about smiling and just carrying on, isn't it? Literally about smiling and carrying it on. Because when you ain't done nothing wrong, right is on your side. Power is on your side. Right is might. Light always beats darkness. Darkness cannot engulf light. Light engulfs darkness. Even a tiny little bit of it. Every single time. So, moral of this story is always be in the right. And laugh at the numpties when they go, oh my God, pass me the binoculars. He's in the park again with his boy. Like rustling about in the bushes and all that, making fake bird noises. Tweet, 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 tweet. Pass the binoculars now, he's looking the other way. And again, I have to just keep reiterating. Old Bill will be following me, bird, my sister. You paranoid, you smoke weed. They must have done fat. If this is, the thing is, it can't be legit, because old Bill don't get the neighbours involved. So yeah, you do, help me out, help me out, help me catch him. Help me catch him. Like, old Bill don't get the neighbours involved. So whatever they're doing is fully illegal, mate. Whatever they're doing is fully illegal. Whatever they're doing is fully illegal, mate. So, good luck to him. Maybe I'll be a little bitch and just start phoning up the old Bill to arrest the dodgy old Bill. I think that's the next step, innit? Got to get in contact with the old Bill that arrests dodgy old Bill for putting civilians' lives at risk. These people ain't civilians, they're numpties, mate. Complete morons. Idiots. Morons, drips, grasses, nonces. Why are they nonces? I keep saying it because they're sort of ignoring the fact that I have a child. You've just seen him. That's what I'm here with right now. Highly suspicious. I just hamster teeth, innit? Put the cuffs on me. Anyway, if you enjoyed that, hit the subscribe. We'll chat again. Adios.